Yeah. There's no sound to ginger us. What's happening? This place is so dry. At least there should be a music or something. Yeah. Derek, stop sharing. Let me play some nice sounds yeah, to spice up this meeting. I don't like the atmosphere at all. I feel like sleeping. Hello, Derek. On
Sir.
share. Please on share. Let me start
Okay.
playing some music. Yeah. Uh, okay. Um, we can't also spend all the time waiting for people and they are not joining. So I'll hand over to Goswell. Goswell, over to you.
Sir, please, can you unshare for me?
All right. Goswell.
All right, thank you. Good evening, everyone. I'm also a question. A member of the tech
We cannot.
show. Everyone.
Yes, good evening. Good evening. Good evening.
All right.
Please talk. We are listening.
All right. Good evening once again. Please, I am Gosler Fakoweskin, a member of the TechLight team. And tonight I am thrilled to welcome you to the orientation of TechLight's Python Masterclass on data science and machine learning fundamentals. We at TechLight are excited to have such a diverse group of participants joining us tonight. As we embark on this learning journey, I want to talk about the incredible opportunities that lie ahead. Over the next few weeks, you will gain valuable skills in Python programming, data analysis, and machine learning that are highly sought after in today's data-driven world. This masterclass is designed not only for beginners, but also for those looking to enhance their existing knowledge. You'll be guided by our expert instructors who bring a wealth of experience and practical insights to the table. You're all therefore urged to actively engage, ask questions, and collaborate with your peers throughout this course. So far, we've heard a lot about the course, but not about the organizers. So I would like to introduce you to TechLight. TechLight is a multidisciplinary technology company offering a range of services, including computer-aided designs, web development, computer programming, graphic designs, and data analytics. Our mission at TechLight is to provide high quality innovative solutions to businesses and individuals, leveraging our diverse skill set to meet the unique needs of our clients. Before we dive into the details, I want to thank everyone who made this program possible, from our dedicated team at TechLight to each and every one of you joining us. We say we are very, very grateful for your enthusiasm and your commitment to learning. Now, without further ado, I want to thank everyone who's made this program possible, from our dedicated team here at TechLight to each and every one of you joining us. And I want to use this opportunity to also invite our moderator, Mr. Derek Kumoji, to take over the stage.
Hello, good evening. I hope you can hear me.
Good evening, sir. Yes, sir. Good evening.
Good evening.
Yeah. My name is Derek Kumoji, and I'm also a member of the Tech Light team, and I will be the moderator for tonight's program. So I believe you will learn something tonight, and also the weeks coming, we will be having a great time together. So without much ado, let us dive into what we are here for tonight. Okay. So tonight's program is very simple and short. It's just an orientation to give you a brief detail about what we are about to do the coming weeks. So as you can see projected on your screen, written boldly, Tech Light's free online masterclass, Python data science and machine learning fundamentals. And the date is 21st of September. Now, this program is to give you a detailed explanation of what will happen tonight, what will happen the weeks to come, and also what you should expect the weeks to come. Okay, so my brother has given you a brief detail about what we do at Tech Lights, our mission, and our vision. So let's dive into it. Now, I welcome all of you participants to this masterclass. It's a fundamental class, but I believe you will learn a lot. Now, I will acknowledge you and I will tell you that this program, in fact, when we are organizing it, we look at what the world is channeling themselves into and how we can help the young people gain massive skill, which will enable them to compete in this modern world. So we came out with this brilliant course, Data Science and Machine Learning Fundamental for you. And I thank all of you once again for getting the chance to join this orientation program. Now, one of you asked me, why is it that we are using Python? Now, why is Python even important? Why are we using Python for this program? Why are we not using JavaScript? Why are you not using Java? Now, Python is very important, as you can also use Java for machine learning. But when you consider Python, Python is very, very useful and very easy programming language to use when it comes to the area of machine learning. So the reason why we chose Python for this program is because it is very, very easy to learn, and it has a lot of libraries in this world, or in the world of technology. And also, aside of its vast library, it has a lot of communities available when you dive into Python. Now, the introduction of TechLight has been given by my brother, so I will not waste time there. Let's move on to the next slide, where we'll be talking about the agenda and the overview. Now, this program is a 5 weeks intensive learning program, and it is focusing on Python basics, data analysis, machine learning, and also we will be having a final project to prove what we have learned. Now, these are the key highlights. You'll be doing projects, you'll also be doing practical taxes, and also you'll be having a very, very interactive section, a very nice interactive section, which I believe you are really going to love it. Good. Now, as I said, why Python? It has an easy syntax. It has a very vast library, a very strong community support, and some successful projects built with Python. I have a very good project that I'm building with Python because, as I introduce myself, my name is Derek, and I'm a mechanical engineering student at the University of Mines and Technology. And I've used this Python programming for a lot of things. For example, I use one for a data fatigue predictive model. Yes, a fatigue predictive model for maintenance in when you come to the aerospace and the automobile industry. Yes, I use this Python programming and machine learning algorithm to design one of the powerful models that is able to predict fatigue in machine parts. I believe I'm going to share this program with you. I'm going to share this project with you as we move on the subsequent weeks to come. I'm going to share this project with you and you see how it really went. So there are some successful projects that has been built with Python. Now, when you consider a lot of people are moving into the Python industry. Yes, because it is an easy language, a very broad library with a very good ecosystem that you can learn a lot from. So that is why we chose Python. Okay, please give me 1 minute. Let me admit some people. Yes, thank you very much. Now let's move on. Now, this is the overview of the course. With the week 1, we are going to be taking you through the Python basics. Now, this course is not a reading course. We are not coming to read a lot of things to you. We will be programming here and there, having a lot of interactive section when it comes to programming. Yes, you'll be doing a lot. We are not here to read the slides for you. I know you've read it yourself, but you need the practical skills. So with this course, we will dive mostly into the practical skills where we will be doing a lot of programming. That is the week 1. We will be taking you through the Python basics. The week 2, we'll be doing some data analysis where we will be visualizing data sets. We will be visualizing data sets with the Seaborn and also Matplot. We'll be doing data cleansing and a lot of things there. With the week 3, we'll be working with data. We'll be learning how we are going to import data. We are going to also learn how we are going to export data, clean data, and also filter data. Now, with the week 4, we are also going to be diving deeper into a machine learning. This is where we are going to be using the models. We are going to be using data sets to train our models to make predictive or to be able to predict something, or to be able to classify something. And the week 5 will be our final project and review, where we will be giving you some project to do. And after that, we will review your final project and also score you according to what you did. Yes. And if there is certain things we need to give you, we will also give it to you. And I think we will end it at the week 5. Now with the week 1, as I said, we'll be learning about the Python. So we will teach you how those who have not installed your Python, we will guide you through Python installation, and also you'll be learning about some syntaxes where the variable and the operators will come in. We also talk about some data structures like the lists, the dictionaries, tuples, all of them will come in. Then in the same week one, we will be also doing practical programming where you will be coding and you'll be doing a lot of programming stuffs. Yeah. The same week one, we will also dive into the if else condition. We also talk about the loops, the functions, and the modules. All these things will be done in the week one. Yes. Now, before I move on to the week two, now this program we are going to organize it every 3 days in a week. Yes, I forgot to tell you that it is every 3 days in a week, and this one will be communicated on the platform. Yes, that is the Tech Lights community group. We'll give you the days we are going to be meeting. Yes, I think by the end of this section, you'll be placed in the group. You know the days we are going to be meeting for the sections. So let me move on to the week two, where you'll be talking about the data analysis, where you'll be introduced to the Panda library for data manipulation. Now, this Panda library is a very vast library where you will use it for data cleansing. You also use it for some data manipulations. You also be working with some data frames. Please, someone's microphone is on. Can you mute yourself? Yes. So we also be visualizing the data sets with some matplotlib and Seaborn. Then finally, we engage ourselves in a practical task where we will be giving you some projects to be doing with these Panda libraries. Good. Now with the week three, we will be working with data. We will learn how you are going to import data into the Anaconda library, Anaconda Navigator platform, the CSV file, the JSON file, and the Excel file. You also learn how to process the data, how to handle the missing data, and also we'll move on to the practical aspect of it, where the knowledge you've gained through these procedures, you apply them in a real world practical problem. Now with the week three, the same thing, we'll also be learning how to remove duplicates, check for outliers, feature scaling, encoding categorical variables, and all stuffs. Now let me quickly move on to the week four, where you'll be talking about the machine learning fundamentals. Now during this week, you will learn two types of the machine learning. You learn two types of machine learning algorithm, where you'll be talking about the supervised and the unsupervised learning. You use this supervised and unsupervised learning to build a model. Yes, you'll be learning how to build a model under supervised and unsupervised learning to be able to make accurate predictions, to be able to make accurate classifications, and to be able to make, yes, that is a prediction I said, yes. And with this one, you are also going to be introduced to the scikit-learn. It is a library under Python. This is what you are going to be using to build most of the models when it comes to the supervised learning and the unsupervised learning. Then finally, as I said, you'll be building models under these types of machine learning. Now, under the week four, you also learn about accuracy, precision, and recall. Accuracy, precision, recall, and F1 score. Now, all these things are model evaluation that are being used to evaluate the machine learning model you are going to be building. Some are used for machine learning tuning. Now, when you talk of tuning, after building a model and training it with a data set, you need to tune the model. Now, tuning the model means that making it more efficient in its predictions or in its classifications. Yes. So you'll be learning how to do all these things, tune it to predict accurately, tune it to classify accurately. We have the parameter tuning. You also be learning how to tune the parameters accurately to make accurate prediction and accurate classifications. And also, as you know, you'll be also evaluating your models and performing hyperparameter tuning on the models you are going to be building. Now, fast forward to the week 5, where we have our final project. Now, with this final project, it comes with, sorry, let me admit some people. Give me 1 minute, I beg, 1 minute of your time. Good. Now, with the week 5, that is your final project. Now, this final project, you will be given a project to do for us to check if what you learned you have indeed acquired something. Yes. So we will give you a project, and under this project, you will be building a real world machine learning model to conduct an analysis. Yes. For example, we can give you a project where you will be building a model to predict the market, Ghana's economy. Yes, you'll be given that project to build and also use that machine learning model to predict Ghana's economy or Ghana's market, stock market. Yes, a lot of projects will be coming up. So here, let me just brief you on the project. And the project is mainly based on the machine learning models. You are going to be using the Python. You are going to be using either supervised or unsupervised learning to build these machine learning models. Now, we are not going to leave you to build it by yourself, but we will be helping you to build it as time moves on. We will be helping you, we will be guiding you, and we will be also communicating with you as you build this project. Yes. So that is what it is going to be. Now, the softwares we are going to use, I said it earlier on, I posted it in the group. You are going to be using the Python and the Anaconda Navigator. Yes, Python and the Anaconda Navigator. Now you ask why Anaconda Navigator. Now Anaconda Navigator is a software that is very useful when it comes to machine learning modeling. The interface is very, very good. Yes, it has a lot of it has an interface that will help you to make your coding or building your machine learning models very easy. Yes, as compared to other softwares around. So that is why we consider the Anaconda Navigator. It is very useful when it comes to machine learning, building machine learning models. So I posted the link in the group. You can check it out and download it. And if you are not able to download it, or if you are facing some challenges, you can contact us. You can contact any of the admins in the group. They will help you out. And even if you are not able to do it, we also meet on the first day of the program, and we will help you install all those softwares, which will make the teaching and learning very easy and faster. Now, these are the platforms we are going to be using. We are going to be using the Zoom very, very much, and maybe sometimes we will be using the Google Classroom. That one, I'm not sure we'll be using it, but in some cases, we can consider using the Google Classroom. Yes. Now you ask yourself, how are we going to assess the assignments? How are we going to submit our work? How are we going to interact with our peers? Good. Now, with the assessing of the assignment, whenever we give you assignments, sorry, let me admit some people, sorry. 1 minute. Yes, whenever we give you assignments, there is going to be a Google link in the group, which you are supposed to submit your assignments through that link. Yes, yes, you are supposed to submit your assignment through that link, which will be posted in the group. Some assignments will be submitted, some assignments will be discussed in the group, and some assignments might not be submitted, but it will be for your own learning sake. Good. So I've talked about the assignments, and I've also talked about how you are going to submit your work. Now, how are we going to interact with our peers? Most of the times, the group will be open for people to interact in the group. For example, there is going to be maybe a brain teaser question in the group, and it will be open for you to interact, share your knowledge, anything you know about that topic, you bring it on board, then you make it interactive in the group. And in so doing, we will be able to interact with ourselves and be fruitful in whatever we are doing. Yeah, so these are what we are going to be doing when it comes to the platform overview. Now, with this masterclass, I will urge all of you to always join the section on time. Make sure you join the section on time. And also participate actively in every discussion we have in the group, because it is going to help you. Now, when you take the world, like this modern world, everything is shifting into artificial intelligence, machine learning, algorithms, a lot of data science and stuffs. So if you're able to participate and also actively engage in every discussion we do in the group, I believe you are going to learn a lot. And by the end of that program, you'll be able to acquire the skills that will prepare you for even the job market. Yes, although this is a fundamental program, but when you're able to get the concept and when you are able to learn whatever we teach you very, very well, actively engage in every discussion, participate in every section we have, I believe by the end of that section, you will be able to come out, as a qualified machine learning or a qualified data science and machine learning professional. Yes. Also submit your assignments before the deadline. Before we give you the assignment, we will give you the deadline for the assignment. But don't panic. It is not something like, don't panic. Yes, relax yourself and actively engage in whatever that you do in this program. I believe you are going to learn a lot. Now, these are the instructors you are going to be meeting throughout the program. Now, we have the first one to be Miss Grace Atta. Now, Miss Grace Atta is part of the Tech Light team. She's a Pythonista, very good when it comes to Python programming. He has actively engaged in a lot of projects, which she might be able to share a lot of them with you during the class section. Now, she's also a mechanical engineering student final year at the University of Mines and Technology. And yes, so she's very good. You can call her at any time you want. She's your instructor, so you can contact her. She's also in the group. You can contact her at any point in time. She will be willing to help you in every field. Now we have the next person to be Mr. Solomon Hassan. Now, Mr. Solomon Hassan is, let me say, he just completed his master's degree. Let me get it well. But if I'm not well, like, you address it later. But I know that he just completed his master's degree at the Ashasi University, and he also he also did mechatronics engineering. Very good when it comes to Python programming languages, when it comes to building of machine learning models, and also when it comes to these aspects of data science and Python programming languages. Good. So you can also contact him. He's also in the group. He's willing to help you. And yes. Now the last person is Mr. Derek Kumoji. Yes. And that is me. As I said earlier on, I'm a student at the University of Mines and Technology, pursuing mechanical engineering, final year student. Yes, so I'm also in the group. You can contact me at any point in time and I will help you. Yes, so before I move on to the last two slides, if you have any question, you can forward all your questions to the chat room where Grace will be receiving all of Miss Grace will be receiving all of them. Yes. So let me move on to my last slide where I will say thank you very much for participating in this or for even getting the chance to participate in this program. Thank you. Thank you once again. And I believe everything is going to be fine by the end of this program. These are our phone lines and our email. If you want to contact TechLight for any project, if you also want to call us, you can call us on the numbers displayed on the screen. We are willing to offer you any help or any support you need. Thank you very much for your time. As you know, this section was very short, very, very short. Yes. So if you have any question, you can bring it on board for us to discuss. And thank you once again. Have a wonderful day.
Awesome. That was a very nice presentation. Derek, thank you so much for leading us through the presentation. Yeah, so like at this point in time, we'll be receiving all your questions. If you have any question, I mean, we don't know how to start it. Like it can be anyhow. Whoever wants to start, the floor is yours. If you think your background is
Hello.
noisy, you can actually chat
He-
us on the chat
Uh,
box.
uh,
Or yeah, yeah.
hello,
Hello.
Mr.
Yeah, we
Solomon.
have someone on the floor.
Yeah.
Hello.
Uh-huh. This is Ebenezer. I have
Okay.
a question. Some of us are working
Okay.
and we are also trying to take advantage of this great opportunity. So about
Okay.
not on the issue of joining the session very early and then submit not missing deadlines.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know how that the classes are going to be structured such that um, we will equally be able to join on time and not submit assignments late. That's
Okay.
that's that's a
Okay.
bit problem to me. If if
Yeah.
if there can be something said about that, it will really help me.
Okay. All right. So that's really a good question you asked. Yeah. So like this program, I mean the class, let's say for instance, we start the first week and we are doing basics of Python programming, let's say loops and those things. Um, the class wouldn't be done live. It wouldn't be done live. So we are going to upload the pre-recorded videos, right? Then we upload them on YouTube. We have a channel there. We upload them there. Then within the week, anytime you find like you get a chance, you can go there and watch those videos for the week. Then, of course, in the videos, we would have assignments, I mean, short exercises also attached to it. So you use the time you get within the week, I mean, for all those things. So it's not going to be a live session, but then a pre-recorded video. Of course, we are going to do the videos ourselves. Yes. Then we upload them on our YouTube channel. Yeah. So we send the details, everything, to you on the platform, I mean the WhatsApp platform, so that you have full access to that. Yeah. So like at your own time, your own pace, you can stop the video, you can pause it to really understand things well. Yeah. And also as you are watching, you pen down all your questions because we will actually schedule meetings. That will be live actually. We schedule meetings on Zoom to actually go through some of the questions you may have as you watch those videos or something. Yeah. And also discuss some exercises that we gave you in those weeks. Yeah. So I don't know if I've answered your question.
Yes, perfectly well. Thank you, sir.
Okay, you're welcome. Any more question? Someone has, okay. Okay, someone is asking about certificates. So he wants to know whether he can get certificates at the end of the program. I'll leave this question for Mr. Kumoji. Sir Derek, so be thinking about the answer you would give us. Will you certify us after the program?
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know whether you, okay, all right. We can talk about that.
Yes. The program itself is a free program. Yeah. Yeah, it's a tuition free program. But if you want certificate at the end, we can give you a certificate, but it comes with a price. Yes, it comes with a price. That one is not part of the program. Like if you really want certificate to show that, oh, indeed, you participated in the program, why not? We'll be able to offer you a certificate, but it comes with a price. So the price will be coming to the group. Like we will send a link in the group, which comprises of the prices of the certificate, whether you want soft copy or hard copy. And it will also include, if you really want the certificate, you just fill your name, you pay for the price, then at the end we give you your certificate. Yeah, so if you want the certificate, it comes with a price. Thank you very much.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you for addressing that question. Any more question, please?
Yes, please.
Let's do. All right.
Yes.
Okay.
I have people who want to join the page, and because it's been how do we call it? You've muted it for only and for
Okay.
us, we are unable to
Yeah.
ask for the link to share to others. So how best can you help us? Can you put it on the page so we forward the links to others to join because they really want to join?
Yeah. Yeah. I think. Yeah. Thank you so much for addressing that, prompting us. We work on that. The reason why actually we didn't allow all the participants to have access, I mean, to send I mean, their charts and those things is that sometimes when you give room like that, people abuse it, right? We end up seeing a lot of undirected messages that are not meant for the reason why the group was created. So bear with us. That's why we only allowed admins to send things like, yeah, bear with us. Yeah, but we'll work on it, as you said. Yeah, we'll definitely share a link with you then. You can also share, within your network for anyone who is interested to also. It's silly. You can ask any questions, like question. I mean, but it has to be directed to why we are here and what we want to do. Yeah, so your questions are welcome. Um, yeah, if you can't ask, I don't know, maybe as someone is thinking about what to ask, maybe I can say this very quick. I showed interest in learning programming in general was not because I like programming, but because of how, I mean, the world is moving. Yeah, because of how the world is moving. So it's like when I was in undergrad, I actually schooled at UMAT. I also did mechanical engineering. Yeah. And I mean, mechanical engineering, they don't really introduce you to, how do you call it? Programming in your first year. Like, I would say they don't introduce you to programming at the early stage, right? So if, let's say, you develop an interest for learning program, maybe your colleagues have been talking about programming, and you're like, you're curious what is programming like, and out of curiosity, maybe you develop an interest and you learn it. They are the ones who have to learn programming. But going forward, I realized that, hey, I'm really doing myself a great harm. Yeah, because I saw that programming is like a tool. Programming is like a tool, just like a calculator. For adding numbers to mathematics students. Calculator is just a tool. Anyone can use. So it's the same thing for programming. So it can be someone who did, let's say, medicine, who did mathematics, geology, mechanical, electrical, English, French, anything, anything. Programming is for you. You should know how to program. You should know how to program because it's a tool. If you understand how programming works, you can actually apply it any field you find yourself in. It's just like Excel. Excel is a programmed software. Yes, Excel is a programmed software. Just that its language is not. I mean, it's a different language, of course. Its language is a bit unique. Yeah, straightforward. Maybe you use special keys or like commands to get things done very fast. So it's a tool. You can't tell me that before I can use an Excel program, I should be a mathematics student or economic student. No, anyone should know how to use Excel. Yeah, so if you know how to use these things, it's a plus. It's a plus. Sometimes when you're applying for jobs, they look at some of these things. Yeah, so if you know how to do some of these things, it's really a plus. Yeah, it makes you very competitive. Yeah. So I think this is something that I can share about myself. I don't know, maybe it's inspired someone. Yeah. So program, you are all going to learn. And please during the class, feel free to ask any question that is bothering you. And when you are given an assignment, be very genuine, be very honest. Don't ask for external help, like try and go and type the question in chat GPT or whatever, like AI, helping to help you solve the exercises and things. You are not learning. You are not learning. These things will not affect you if you are not answering questions right. If you are not answering questions right, it's fine. That's why we are all here to learn. So don't see it that maybe you're not doing well or something. we are here to learn. So forget about anything and overcome your pride. Put away your pride. Ask any question you want to ask. Yeah, I have a bit of experience in what has been presented, but the thing is, we are all learning. Software is so broad. You can't tell me that the software that you learned for the first time you knew everything. You knew everything. Even the one who taught you the software may not know everything. But with hard work and diligence, you can be very good at using the software. So it's the same thing for programming and these things. Yeah. And these fundamentals is just like uh, trying to whet your interest, whet your appetite. So if you came in here and you had zero interest about Python programming and data analysis and machine learning, we are looking forward that at the end of this program, there would be kind of fire, like an interest to be doing a lot of these things, even at the end of the program. That is our main goal. Like that's our target. That if you came and your fire percentage is, let's say, 80, you live by 100% interest. If you came and it was zero, at least you should have a percentage. So everyone here have to benefit. Like there should be an increase in interest. Whether you came without interest, you go with interest. You came with interest, it will be like increased. That is the idea. That is the idea. And you have to help us, you have to help yourself as well to make this thing achievable. Yeah, so thank you so much. I don't know if anyone has a question now. Please, I'm all ears. Um,
There's a
let's
question
let's ask all our questions.
in the group chat.
Someone is asking, okay, if us, okay, so he said, please, if I may suggest, why not create community and create a group for discussions?
Yes.
Okay, so community, do you mean WhatsApp?
Yes.
Christ, is it Christ Lab? Yeah, Yali Christ Lab. Are you talking about WhatsApp community?
I think so. WhatsApp community.
Okay, I think Derek, I don't know if you can address that.
Okay, so please, if I may suggest, why not create community and create a group for discussion? Okay, so with your suggestion, we will take it into consideration and see what we are going to do about that. Okay.
Okay, all right, thank you. And I say, Mr. Hassan, please, can you share again the software applications for the program to start downloading? Join late, please. Okay, Derek, can you reiterate the
Okay,
applications
so
you are using? I think you are
the
using the
applications
Anaconda. Yeah.
navigator, yes. Anaconda navigator and also the Python. Yeah, so this is it. The Python and the Anaconda navigator. The links are in the group. I place it in a group.
Okay, so
In the group.
yeah, and I think actually we would also try and do a video guiding you how to download and install all these applications from scratch. So we will surely do a video on that, like how to search, go to the site, download, you know, yeah, step by step. Yeah, I think that would be great. Yeah. And then all these videos, we'll try and share the link. I mean, they'll be connected to our YouTube channel. So we share the link, you go there, you watch. And please, actually we are we are using our resources for this meeting and you have to help us. Please, when you go there, try and subscribe to our channel. yes, we'll please try and subscribe to our channel. Yeah, thank you so much. Any more questions? Any more questions? Mr. Macro, do you have a question? I'll start calling names. I mean, they are in the classroom now, so if no one is asking questions, I'll start calling names. So, Mr. Macro, get us one question. I mean,
Okay.
you can even ask me how would I, yeah, how would I mind? It's fine.
Uh, yeah, following and listening, but looks like I don't know much information about it, and it is good you shared your experience on how you saw programming and how you currently
Okay.
do programming. The reason is, as an engineering student, basically what we think is going the
Yeah.
like
Mm,
basically myself all along. I think programming is for other people, but they
yeah.
do engineering and all that. But I realized currently that no, the machine, what do you call it? The machine programming, that is the AI stuff, the robotics stuff. I realize all these things are mechanical stuff. People don't
Mm,
programming like give the necessary command or string to certain device to act as they want. So
yeah.
that is what was developing interest in it, and uh, I'm happy. Everything you have your eyes on, just get the way to have an access. And I saw this post and I said, let me follow and see
Wow.
what it is.
Wow.
So basically, I'm very
Wow.
happy.
That's so nice. And thanks for the remarks. Thanks for yeah. So like Mr. Macru is actually um, a very great teacher. Yeah. I remember when I was doing my internship with one oil and gas servicing company in Takrady. I worked under him. He's very good when it comes to using CAD softwares. He's very good. Yeah, and I'm happy you have also, developed an interest to learning programming. Yeah, and we are here. We are all going to learn and, do well. Yeah. So thank you so much. Gifty Amediku. I'm sorry if I'm mispronouncing your name. But do you have a question? We are all here. Ask your question. We have Apostle Joshua Selman. Wow. I don't know whether it's the Apostle Joshua Selman himself. But
Papa of the
sir,
house.
we are
Um,
here.
hello.
You can
Yes.
also ask your question,
Yes.
Apostle
Please let me
Joshua Selman.
let me ask this question. Sorry, sir. Sorry for interrupting.
Okay, it's
Um,
fine. It's fine.
even though we are not there yet, but then I want to know: is there, as our appetites are going to be wet for after this program, is there a possibility that you continue with it? As in, after the first phase, is there going to be another phase where we can add more to another, or is that
Yeah,
we are
yeah,
going to
yeah.
push ahead, go and find somewhere?
So like your question is actually um more about the sustainability of the program so that it doesn't just end here. So we have learned fundamentals, we have
Exactly,
interest. What's next?
exactly,
What's
exactly,
next? Yes. Okay,
exactly.
I get your question. Yes, so we have plans. We have plans yeah, to journeying together to even to the point of connecting ourselves, to some gigs, like opportunities, working with maybe some companies or something. But then these are all future plans. And like I've been saying, for we to achieve this, we all have to put in our best.